Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host. This is a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Sunday, March 2nd, basketball slate, college and pro, or NBA, I guess I should say. Lighter day in the college game today. It's typically on Sunday, but we do have a few games there, and then we'll get ahead into the NBA. So we got a lot of plays, so let's get to them here. We're going to start off with 11 o'clock out here, 11:30 out here in Phoenix, 1:30 Eastern time. Wisconsin at Michigan State. Michigan State, obviously you got two of the better teams in the Big Ten going at it. A 4.5-point line. Michigan State at home. I think there's a little bit of value here with Wisconsin. I think these teams are a little bit closer than the 4.5-point spread. So we're going to take Wisconsin in this spot, plus 2.5 first half and plus 4.5 for the game. Next game up for us, Northern Iowa at Bradley. Now, Northern Iowa has played extremely well at home. On the road has been a bit of a struggle. Bradley's pretty solid, but I think Bradley has a little bit of a slip up today. We like Northern Iowa in this spot on the money line. Don't even need the points. So give us UNI money line first half, UNI money line for the game. And the next game up at 3 o'clock Eastern time, Drake, Missouri State. Missouri State, one of the worst teams out there in the Missouri Valley. Obviously, Drake at the top there. Drake laying 14.5 in Des Moines at home. We'll lay the points with him. Drake minus 7.5 first half and minus 14.5 for the game. And then next game up, Illinois, Michigan. Illinois come up. They beat up Iowa. It was at home. On the road, they've been pretty disgusting here. Michigan minus 3.5, laying 3.5, 159.5 total. Michigan has got a pretty lucky win against Rutgers this week already. At home, I think they stiffened this thing up. They're laying 3.5. We'll go with Michigan in this spot. We do like Michigan minus 1.5 first half and 2.5 for the game. That line has moved a little bit. And then Kansas State, Colorado in Manhattan, Kansas. Kansas State, one of those things, again, have played really, really well at home. They're laying 6.5 here against Colorado, one of the worst teams in the Big 12. We'll lay it with them. Kansas State minus 3.5 first half and minus 6.5 for the game. Now we'll get into the NBA. We've got some spread out games here as they're going to start early today, 1:10 Eastern time. Nuggets at the Celtics. And the other matchup these teams played, the Celtics took this game in Denver. They're favored by 3.5 here at home. A lot of people on game time decisions, Drew Holiday, Porzingis, Jaylen Brown. Nuggets pretty much at full strength here. We're actually going to take the Nuggets plus the 3.5 as it's so hard to win both games in the matchup. So Nuggets plus 1 first quarter, 2 first half, 3.5 for the game. Jamal Murray, 20 plus points, 25 plus points, 3 plus threes, 4 plus threes. We're also going to play Peyton Pritchard at 14 plus points and then 4 plus threes in that one. Next game up, 3:40 Eastern time. Trailblazers head to Cleveland. Cleveland needs to keep those wins going. Cleveland currently favored by 11, 236 total in this one. We're all over the Cavs as they've been really good to us so far this season. Cavs minus 3 first quarter, minus 6 first half, 11.5 for the game. Mobley, 19 plus points and over 31.5 par. That's points, assists, rebounds combined. DeAndre Hunter, the new addition, 15 plus points and 3 plus threes for us in that one. 5:10 Eastern time, Bulls, Pacers. Pacers at home, favored by 10.5, 242.5 total. A game with no defense is probably what we're going to see here. Just some player props for us, though, in this one. We're going back to the Josh Giddey well, 19 plus points, 2 plus threes, and 5 plus points in the first quarter. Halliburton, 22 plus points, 4 plus threes, and 5 plus threes. Also, give us in that game there. So Halliburton, Giddey basically getting on top of those. Knicks and Heat at 6:10 Eastern time. Knicks going down to South Beach. They're favored by 6.5 here. Kind of a big number for the Knicks on the road, but their record says they're good. Against the number has been a little bit weird. No side or total for us in this Knicks Heat matchup. Kelly Oubre under 12.5 points. Mikal Bridges, 15 plus points, 2 plus threes. And Cat under 38.5 par. and Bridges over 20.5 par. Most of those, the par bets are points, assists, and rebounds combined. Next game up at that 6:10 Eastern time window as well as Raptors and Magic. And the way the Magic have been playing, the Raptors have been so inconsistent. We're actually staying away from this particular game. If we had a slight lean, it would be to the Magic here, but 209.5 total in that one, so not expecting much scoring either. We're going to stay away from that matchup with the Raptors and the Magic. Now, the next game at 7:10 Eastern time, we are involved in Thunder and Spurs. Thunder on the road in San Antonio, favored by 13.5, 237 total. We like the Thunder in this spot quite a bit. The Spurs have figured out, even in games they should have won, they figured out how to lose them ever since Wemby. I think they're okay with that as well. So give us the Thunder -4 in the first quarter, 7.5 first half, 13.5 for the game. SGA 30-plus points. We'll also sprinkle a little bit on 40-plus points, 2+ threes for SGA. De'Aaron Fox under 32.5 par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Fox 3+ turnovers in that game there. Next game up, 8:10 Eastern time. Pelicans and the Jazz. Two bottom feeders here for sure. Pelicans favored by 7.5 on the road. They're supposed to be basically back at full strength. CJ and Zion are supposed to play. They split the road series with the Suns. Amazingly enough in that one. No side or total for us in this one either. Just going to stay with player props. Trey Murphy, who had a good game against the Suns in Game 1. Game 2, a little bit of a letdown. We expect him to bounce back. 22-plus points, 4+ threes, 5+ threes for Trey. Also, Zion, 7+ rebounds in that one. Next game up, Clippers, Lakers. Clippers favored by 2.5. These guys just played here as well. This game at Crypto, or whatever they're going to call it now, 219.5 total. One thing we're going to look at here is that total at 219.5. In their matchups, they have not hit that number yet. Just player props, though, so far. Harden, 5+ turnovers. Luka, 29+ points, 4+ threes, and 5+ threes. And then the last game of the night, also at 9:40, T-Wolves, Suns. Anthony Edwards back after the suspension of the technical fouls. Julius Randle's supposed to be back tonight, right? The Suns have been god-awful. That's the nicest way to say it. They're not making the play-in. They're about to cash their under 49.5 win ticket from the season total wins as well. They just can't seem to figure out how to normally get wins, especially against some of the better teams. I mean, they beat the Pelicans 1 out of 2 games, but I really think the T-Wolves are going to go anywhere. T-Wolves are getting 2 at this one as well, so we're going to play the money line here, get a little plus money. T-Wolves money line first quarter, first half in game. Ant-Man, 28+ points, and then also 4+ threes. All right, so we went through a bunch of bets. How do we get a chance to take a look at all those bets? No problem whatsoever. We've got them posted in multiple spots online. TikTok, YouTube, channel pages as well at the end of every episode on YouTube. It's a link to our Google Sheets, docs.google.com/spreadsheet. Bunch of other stuff behind it. Click on that link. Go to the basketball 2024-2025 tab. Scroll down to March 2nd. You'll be able to see all the bets, what juice we got those at, how many units we wagered, what book we placed them at, and then obviously once everything's over, the result as well. So you can see how we did for the day, how we've done for the year, month, whatever you want to do. You can check all those out there. Do you like the content that you're seeing and would like to see some more? We'd love to have you along for the ride. All you need to do is hit follow or subscribe, depending on the social media platform you're watching us on. We'll show up in your followers and subscriptions tab, and when we drop a new episode, or make life simple for yourself, turn on the notifications for that social media platform as well. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of Bets. Also, private Discord channel available for all of you out there. It's a few bucks per month. All you need to do is subscribe to us through TikTok. Once you do that, we will send you the invite to the Discord channel. There's a lot of people in there, well over 100 people. You can ask a lot of questions. There's ideas thrown back and forth, tickets. I mean, we're normally a straight wager channel, but a lot of people on there like to do parlays as well. So they're throwing parlays back and forth. And a lot of times we'll put out a fun parlay as well. Not every day, but we try to do one, a few a week, just for people to have a little bit extra enticement and a little bit extra fun and make some money at the same time. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.